Yo, what's up, Cherry? How's your weekend going? What time is it there? Must be late. I think it's super late over there. Right, Cherry? I'm first. Yeah. Made it. First. Then Amin MV. What's good, Amin? How you doing, brother? Brother Amin MV. I got to plug. Whoops. My phone to the charger. You a long one? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know yet. Could be. What's going on today? Nothing. Not much. Kind of a lazy day. I was supposed to charge it. Guess it didn't plug in. But yeah, we'll see. What are you up to, Amin? Amin MV. We'll see. We'll see who joins. We'll see how it goes. I got food here. Gonna eat. Trying to make it like a mukbang. Yeah, that works. Back at it. Yeah, Sado. I don't know. What time is it? It's 3:44. Day's almost done. I don't know. I stay in my room, basically trying to avoid these people. And they usually leave on Saturdays to go somewhere, but they didn't leave today, so. And they just went to go hike, so I'm like, damn. All right, might as well head out. What are those people doing on the scooter? Huh. Sunny outside? Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Sunny, not too cold. I wore this just in case, but it's not too chilly. Cedric Chantel? Cedrica? Can't read that while driving. I can kind of glance at it. Damn, we got 10 people. About to park real soon. Like 2 minutes. You just start investing. For right now, the focus is on, of course, like getting back into work and getting those paychecks and stacking up, and then the investing process starts. Once I start stacking up a little bit. But yeah, I need to get back into just reading also, and just spending time on the markets as well. Even if I'm not investing, I do need to spend time studying. I gotta find a shady spot. Let's find a shady spot. Where could I park? There's a few shady spots. Maybe in the back. I got food. I'm just gonna eat and stream for a bit. Maybe take a break. I don't know. I got this big, huge container right here for the restaurant. Parking? Yeah, it's free. It's free. Just a shopping mall. Parking. Right here. Right here is good. Alright. First thing, got some yogurt with some mango, which I already ate the mango. I don't want this to get bad, so I got some bananas. I could just put it in there. No, that wouldn't work. These bananas are getting there, so I definitely got to eat it. For Pharaoh Tutankhamun incarnated, as you eat, tell us about the Epstein files. Why would I talk about the Epstein files? Hold up, let's see if I got that name right. Cedrica Chantel. Cedrica Chantel. What about 4-Eye Atlas? I don't know what the 3-Eye Atlas is. It said 4-Eye for some reason. I wish I cooked this pasta a little more. It's a little hard. It's a little on the hard side. Have you goon recently? I don't know what goon is. What do you mean, shadow? What about P. Diddy 40 cents? I've heard about it. Never really looked into what was going on with that whole thing. So, okay. My boss is kind of training me to like eventually take over this like restaurant thing in like 3-4 years, buy him out basically, and be able to like run that business. And then I've got future goals of like trading on the side, investing long term, coaching, I guess, if I can get my fitness up, because I want to be a person to like doesn't practice what he preaches basically. So like personal training / coaching, so I gotta get back in shape for that, and just like day trading, investing, YouTube, and running that business. Do I think pedophiles should be out? What kind of questions are these, man? What do you know, man? Like, what do you know? It's been so long. Keys-Town? October. We'll see. Bitcoin is going crazy. We'll see. Dumb question, all PDF. Should be here. 2025 is so close to ending. I know! Whew. This year's flown by. Man, for real. You have a point there, but I can cook it, I just didn't care much. I can cook pasta. I just didn't cook this pasta right. You celebrate Halloween? Nah, I never celebrate Halloween. It's close to my birthday, so I just go out during Halloween and like try to avoid trick-or-treaters. Because it's literally so close to my birthday. Battery level's low. Mine's at 42%. Have I observed after watching porn how I get bored? Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm more focused on retention than anything, and celibacy, which is like a step above the whole not watching porn and stuff. Because many people, it's like, don't watch porn, get in a relationship, have sex. And then there's people who take a step further with celibacy and semen retention. My take on the WNBA? What kind of questions are these? I've actually never watched the WNBA. Except for highlights every now and then. Hey, what's up, Square Eye? Don't miss out. What I'm gonna say. Maybe. If I miss it, I miss it. Right now, I gotta have the money to invest. So right now it's about stacking. And then once I have a decent amount, I'll worry about investing later. Can't invest with nothing. All I heard was porn. WNBA is useless. It's subsidized. They might be pulling in more and more profits. I don't know. Maybe not. The NBA continues to fund. That's true. I've heard that. Despite nothing. Yeah, I heard that too, Lego King. You may be right. The market's just not there for it. That sucks. But maybe it's gonna build up. Have my lunch? No. I haven't eaten anything all day. So I got some like pasta salad, some leftover sushi. I got 2 bananas. I got some yogurt. Got some Ritz crackers. And of course my water. I got my water. And that's what I'll be eating during the stream. But in my opinion, it should be a thing regardless. That's true. That's true. Plus, like, the women's soccer team's really good. But yeah, they don't get paid as much as the men's soccer either. My hot take on the government shutdown. Damn, he's firing all sorts of questions on the stream. I've got no take on the government shutdown. These questions are so random. They are really random and really like asking Chat's nuts. Chat is random. Really random. They bring up the most random stuff. My favorite musician is Cupcake. I don't know who Cupcake is. Cupcake. Have I heard of the Cupcake Man? I have not heard of the Cupcake Man. Sushi. Leftover sushi. Nothing better. The Muffin Man? I've heard of the Muffin Man. I've heard the song, Have You Heard of the Muffin Man? Who's the Cupcake Man? I wonder. Cupcake Man. I've got this huge case behind me that we're gonna like store stuff in. It's got like a key and everything. Hey, what up, Batman? Shrek? I've definitely heard of Shrek. Everybody's heard of Shrek. He gives cupcakes to little girls. What time you wake up? So, I woke up at like, well, I woke up at 5 and I was thinking, man, I should get my run in. But then I was thinking, it's the weekend, I could get it anytime. So, went back to sleep, but then house went crazy. And been in my room ever since, just falling back and forth asleep, wasting time on my phone. So, the non-negotiables are I need a decent streak going. I need like at least a week before I get some type of momentum or consistency. So, non-negotiables are not there yet. I missed the time I had like a good streak going of 7 miles, pull-ups, push-ups, even my 75 hard. Is working good? Looks pretty good. Love and hate relationship. Yeah. Yep. Phone addiction. I am Batman, the man himself. Look at this banana. This banana is pretty bad. It's got like a black end to it, but this banana is not too bad. They're on their last straw though. We got some avocado sushi left over right here. I don't know if I can show it without spilling the soy sauce. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I got my gallon of water, which I should be drinking throughout the day. Banana racism? Black banana? Yeah, I'm a banana racist. You eat Chinese and red meat? Nah, I don't eat red meat. This is avocado sushi, so vegan sushi. New to the vegetarian diet? I don't really count. Like, a lot of people count macros. They count how much fiber they're getting in a day, how much protein. I just eat whatever. As long as I'm getting my vegetables, fruits. And a lot of like leafy greens, I'm good. Chad's eat red meat. Yeah. Organ meat. So, I worked at a French restaurant and someone tricked me saying it was steak, but it was actually some sort of like sour, what's it called? Sweetbread, which is like a organ meat. And I'm like, I tasted it thinking it was steak, but it wasn't. And I was like, ah, and I spit it out. So yeah, it was some type of organ meat, and I do not like organ meat. We even sold escargot to the French restaurant. So snails. My name is Logan. How you doing, Logan? Wrestle boy. Pancreas. Maybe. Yeah, I guess it's pancreas. So that's what sweetbread is. I actually never knew. I never was curious enough to look it up either. I might have looked it up in the past and forgot it. But did everything. Yep, snails, sweetbreads. It's crazy. You wrestle. Liver and heart look best. Some of the most nutrient dense. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's the truth and what's not the truth? Hey, we got 9 likes, 9 people. Saw someone eat a horseshoe crab. Yeah, I think that's a type of crab. I've heard of it. Horseshoe, I think it's called. Yeah. I've definitely heard of that name. There's so many scientifically proven things on both sides. Who's to know what's real and what's not? It's like there's science for vaccines and there's science like not for vaccines. Or I mean, like maybe you could call that conspiracy theories. Humans can survive. Humans can or can't. Horseshoe crabs are a crazy species. They're like millions of years old. Damn. Horseshoe crabs. Do they live? How long do horseshoe crabs live, I wonder? I get it, but we're talking about food. Not gonna lie, it pretty much looks like it came out of a zombie apocalypse. It looks gross, but it's probably harmless. There's no conspiracy. Organ meats. Yeah, I guess. 451 million years old. You mean they don't die? They must die. They just live forever? That's crazy. Whew. Damn. Crabs live that long? No. They call them living fossils. Damn, I had no idea. I know like certain tortoises live long, but crabs, that's something I gotta look up. Used for scientific studies on medicine. Crabs. Oh, their lifespan is 20 to 40 years. Horseshoe crabs have been around. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. My mind's not working. You're right. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I'd say the chicken. Because the egg wouldn't be able to hatch without the chicken. Who knows what lives deep? Oof, yeah. Have you seen those documentaries of like those deep sea critters with like lights on them, fluorescent lights and stuff? Egg? Not egg, not chicken. I mean, I think an egg couldn't hatch without a chicken, so it's got to be the chicken. It's got to. Plus, the little baby chicken would not be able to survive without a grown chicken. A grown chicken can take care of itself. Interbreeding between the two species happened, then chicken came. Depends who you ask, really. Chad, men of God, say chicken, while soy say. Yeah, I can see both sides. But at the same time, you gotta think, an egg would not survive without a grown chicken. Same with the baby chickens. for me. It's the 23rd September. Eat potato. Both came into existence at the same time, like a woman and man, because read the news at child's conception, being the only existed one. I guess. I mean, we'll never know. We'll never really know the truth unless we've actually been there or seen it. Science says chicken evolved from dinosaurs and stuff. And interbreeding happened between different species of some genus, and then chicken again. Damn. Batman's got all sorts of info. Huh, I didn't know that. Damn, I'm learning something new every day. Hey bro, what's up, Jimmy Choo? After 7 months, yeah. I remember you, Jimmy Choo. Well, Abrahamic faiths, Adam and Eve. Earth is around 6,000 years old. Alright, we evolved from monkeys. I had a monkey. I used to own a monkey. You know Illuminati? See? I do not know the Illuminati. Garden of Eden story is more based, to be honest. Can't lie. What came first, scripture, human design, or time? Damn, what kind of questions are these? These are like deep philosophical questions. But you gotta know the real origin of life. It's basically bullshit. They have hypotheses called primordial soup, but there are gaps in it, and it doesn't produce chemical elements to form life itself. 6,000 years since we came from the giants. Show me the car. It's a BMW. Nah, it's not a BMW. Tutankhamun incarnated God, then time. God is the beginning and the end. Maybe Darwin evolved from monkeys. I know I didn't. Mashallah. What's everyone up to today? Like, what's everyone's plan? I mean, I guess some have already had a full day. What am I gonna do today? Productive wise. Mumbere Joachim? Hi, Boar. Fallen aliens are on 3i Atlas, coming back to see their offspring. It'd be pretty cool to see an alien, however it looks like. Dus Volt till the end of time. God has willed it. This is why we are here. 6,000 years for this stage of existence, narrative, or 6 days for divine. This is account of what scripture talks about. 6,000 years, we are about to witness God awake from his sleep. Darwin said that this hypothesis would be debunked if someone proves evolution can happen with gradual evolution, which has happened. It happened within 5 years. Cambrian explosion. I want to be your friend. Nah, I've got no friends. Mumbere. No friends. I'm not a friend guy. This is old. I can throw this away. I'm not a friend guy. Nah. I'm a loner. I'm a lone wolf. More knowledge than Batman. What's up, Danny? How am I? I'm good. human design, time, and world all came into existence at the same time. Calendar clock exists in hands. Scripture aligns with this fact, and time is based off both. It is one of the most friendliest guys of all time. Ha! I am not the friendliest guy of all time. I'm like the most social, antisocial person in the world. Like, people know me, but what was that? Oh, people know me, but I don't really hang out with it. It's like tomorrow. Someone invited me to go see them because I haven't seen them in a while. Her and her son, who I used to work with. And I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll come see you all, catch up. So I'll see them tomorrow. Then next week, we're gonna do like a soft opening of the restaurant. No fap. Oh, missing stuff here. And other stuff, I did a big calculation of probability of a life coming from chance and a generous probability. I come up with 10 and negative 600. You still no gap? Of course I know gap. Are you really into jazzercise? Proof cast diamond, so the take character. I don't think I've ever been into like Andrew Tate. I watched him, but I was never like fully into him. What did stick was David Goggins. I've always stuck with watching him. He's actually got a race next week. Fun fact. 240 miles. Moab. How am I doing? Pepe, what's good, Pepe? Am I antisocial? I can be social when I'm around people, but I choose to be antisocial. Tape fell off like crazy. Waiting up some good pizza and fries. We don't know shit about the universe, brother. We don't know what dark matter is. Universe is 95% dark matter. I don't think we can make. He's got a point there. He's got a point. Tate. Anyways, I'm a big Batman fan. I gotta watch Batman again. I'm a huge Batman series. That's my top, maybe top 5 of all time, maybe the top movie of all time. I always say like, that's in there, that's in the top movies. Series also. The girl just asked me if I'll go to Fright Night with her, Halloween themed event. I always try to avoid Halloween and just go out, avoid the trick-or-treaters, celebrate my birthday. Maybe I should start doing some birthday streams. I got crazy amount of views when I titled my streams birthday stream. Facts. Pharaoh in Jewish Kabbalah, it was used to communicate with God. Andrew Tate's peak was 2020. It was hilarious. That's true. I think it was 2022. Yeah, I remember when. Yeah, he fell off. It's tough. It's tough. Like, once you blow up, it's hard to like keep that going. It's kind of like if you have one viral video, it's hard. You gotta like keep improving on it, and it's hard to once. Because I don't know. It's like having a book. The second book has to be better than it, or else people. David Goggins will always be the GOAT. Yup. Lego King, Batman is G, to be honest. Only downside is he is fictional. but we can embody him, not literally though. That's true. It's like embodying David Goggins' mindset. We got to take the mindsets of all these people and use it to accomplish our goals and dreams. I've struggled with porn for years, slowly overcoming it. But how do you deny yourself of temptation? That it's tough. It's tough. I find just getting momentum helps. It's like after the first week, it gets easier. Second week, even easier. I mean, you have these strong urges every now and then, but with every urge overcome, you just get easier. You just get more mentally tougher and able to deal with future urges. It's just that first week. The first month is really the hardest, because it's still so fresh in the mind. So we just gotta like put our heads down and chop off these days, start piling them on, gaining momentum. Batman is the pinnacle of man. We're all Batman. Amen. The Dark Knight. Yeah. And also, was it you or Batman that said I gotta watch Fight Club? I still haven't watched Fight Club yet. It's on the list. Right now, I think I'm on season 7 out of 9 seasons of Suits. It's a pretty good show. I'm on the 7th season out of 9. Then I think they have Suits LA. They have like spin-off movies of Suits, or like Suits actors. So gonna keep watching that. Every Molecule. Christian Bale, my favorite Batman. Besides Lego Batman, or Lego King, he's one of the best for sure. Danny, Square Ice is Danny. A relapse will always occur, but don't fall. Pick yourself up. Yep. Homosexual. Tara Delete. Favorite Bruce Wayne is Ben Affleck. You think Ben Affleck was better than Christian Bale? Tara. Oh. His performance was underrated in my opinion. I haven't seen any of the Batmans except for Christian Bale, which I really loved. I might need to check out the Ben Affleck one. Troll in the chat. Thanks for coming out of the closet. Yeah, that's not as bad of a troll as certain trolls that I get. Craziest life turning you ever been in. I don't know. Like a life-turning event? No, I don't think I've ever really had a crazy life-turning event. Snyder is too artistic. Even for himself, a film will make you watch a camcorder movie and call it art. I do think, so the best Joker was Heath Ledger, but the second best, I don't know if you've seen the show Gotham. I really liked the guy who played Jerome. He did a really good Joker in the show Gotham. Bale's performance is really good. I don't listen to music but Hans Zimmer. Yep, Hans Zimmer is the GOAT in terms of like film scores, I guess it's called. Whenever I'm on a long streak, I always get a nagging voice saying it's not healthy to retain for long periods. That's just the narrative that society says. I never got that nagging voice that said it was unhealthy to do. Of course, there's that nagging voice to want to go back to pleasure and addiction and stuff, but that I already know that voice is not true. So yeah, because I know how I feel on like long streaks. I know how consistent I am. I know how much energy I got. I know how I feel just internally. Gotta watch Fight Club someday. Fight Club 2 wasn't me, but I did say it's a great movie. So yes, highly recommend. Yeah, it was Tate that told you Batman. Yeah, he's changed his name. Used to be Tate, now it's Batman. Remember now, of course, The Dark Knight. OST rocks too. OST, what's OST? I watched Shutter Island. Shutter Island seems... Oh yeah, okay, so I didn't see Shutter Island. I haven't seen any horror or scary movies. I've seen The Island, but that's not a scary movie. Scorsese movies besides Taxi Driver. It's clear to me that porn is used to destroy one's own potential, as well as many other addictions. So it's not just porn, but porn is definitely a serious addiction to overcome. Hans Zimmer is amazing. I'm back. Welcome back, Cherry. Ben Affleck is a better Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale is a better Batman. Huh. Making made the movie better. I love Shutter Island and Taxi Driver. Both amazing films. Yeah. Pattinson is the worst live action adaptation of Bruce Wayne. Overrated emo Batman. Wasn't a fan. Bless you, bro. Hey, take care, Danny. Heath Ledger, best live action Joker. Mike Hamill, best cartoon Joker. Gotham, he was okay. Pattinson is overrated. I tried to like him, but he's not a good Batman. And then there was like Suicide Squad that had like Harley Quinn and stuff. Haven't seen that. Have I watched The Revenant? Adam was West, best Batman. Another great movie. I'm gonna watch it today probably. First it used to be G-Blood. Yeah, I remember G-Blood. Yeah. But Batman stuck for a while, unless you come up with a different name. Watched it in 2015. Good times in high school. Yeah, you'll like it. I think I'm slowly coming towards the end. I watched Godfather. The Godfather's up there on the list too of classics to watch. But you know the guy who got bisexual? Huh, I didn't know that. Did you binge watch season 9 of Keeping Up? I've never watched anything with the Kardashians. Can't even pronounce that. Never seen anything with them. Which one? I've only seen Godfather 1 and 2. 3 shit, never seen it. First one. Incarnated, Tutankhamun, Incarnated. Who'd watch that brain rot? I'm glad I didn't. Game of Thrones is my all-time. I haven't seen Game of Thrones either. That's another really popular show. As well as that hospital movie. What's it called? Grey's Anatomy. And Law and Order. What other popular shows are there? But Game of Thrones. Yeah, haven't seen that. Marlon Brando is bisexual? No way. Forgot his name. Never knew that. Damn. I admired him for his acting, but I was listening to the Joe Rogan episode. He talked about it. Then I looked it up. He was bisexual. Damn, yeah, I looked it up. You're right. Even if you paid me to watch the Kardashians, I want it. Or the most iconic voice over actor for Batman. Side note, I saw a podcast. I don't know if you've seen the Jay Shetty podcast. He had Emma Watson on, and I watched like 30 minutes of it. It's like a 2-hour long thing. Really good episode. Just like being as vulnerable as possible and like opening up about what she went through being famous and stuff. Really good podcast. Highly recommend that. Emma Watson, Jay Shetty. Then I think he interviewed Madonna like the Madonna episode aired a few days after that, which I guess is another vulnerable episode. I love when people like open up and they're like vulnerable about their feelings and stuff. So I want to finish that episode eventually. Emma Watson's a great person. Kevin Conroy was gay. Best Batman voice. I'd watch Kardashians as a punishment for not doing push-ups. That's a good point. That make me do my push-ups every day. SpongeBob SquarePants or Blue's Clues. I haven't watched too many Blue's Clues, so I'll go with SpongeBob. It's kind of like the comparison of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. You know Messi? I've watched more Cristiano Ronaldo than Messi, so I always pick Cristiano Ronaldo. It's kind of like Jordan versus Kobe. I've seen more of Kobe, so I lean on Kobe over Jordan. That show probably plays nonstop in hell. Incarnated SpongeBob is the best cartoon show ever. Love the OG series. Blue's Clues is okay. Lego King, personally, I like Roger Craig Smith as a Batman voice actor. His is great too. I've got a soft spot. Yes, so Star Wars, I never really saw the new Star Warses. But eventually I'd like to check out the new Star Wars things too. Kind of stopped once they started making new shows. There's even like a Baby Yoda one, which sounds interesting. Kevin Conroy is too archaic. Lego King is cool, yeah. Same big Star Wars fan here. Just hate the Disney shit. Prequels and original trilogy are my favorite. Mine too. I'm really disappointed with Disney. Yep. I hate movies and TV series. When they try to be deep, it becomes cringe. Breaking Bad. Never seen Breaking Bad. Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? Something about Star Wars. In my opinion, best TV show of all time, The Wire and The Sopranos. Breaking Bad is good too, but The Wire and Sopranos destroy everything. I haven't seen The Sopranos either, or Breaking Bad, or The Wire. I haven't watched Sopranos, but I've heard Joe talk about it. I haven't seen, it's been a while since I've watched the Joe Rogan episode as well. I haven't really watched too many or listened to too many podcasts either. This is like my first podcast back in like years, I think, or months. The Emma Watson one. Messy stuff, yeah. Strongly recommend. Vikings is good. Driving Miss Daisy. I think I've seen that one. Morgan Freeman. I don't remember it, but Fried Green Tomatoes. I've heard of that. I haven't seen that one. If you've seen Billions is a good show. Watched that a while ago. The Wire is insane. Too, you need to have a high IQ to enjoy it though. I've got a high IQ. Maybe. Go check it out. Major attention span. Dexter. I've heard of Dexter. Haven't seen that. The Wire and The Sopranos. Best TV ever. Nothing can top it. Need to be involved in every second. Dexter reminds me of GTA Vice City because he's a criminal in Miami. Facts. This was entertaining. You opening up to random questions. That's what a live stream is. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what questions are going to pop up or what topics. Sometimes I don't open up to all the questions. That's all bullshit. And, Marvel. Yeah, I remember Marvel. I watched The Flash. I started watching The Arrow, but then they started just adding too many heroes in, and it just became oversaturated with heroes. What else did I watch? The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Green Lantern, Tobey Maguire. Yep, I agree with that. Definitely the best Spider-Man. Plus that music gets you going. Haven't watched a good movie or series in ages. I would like to find something worth watching. There's a good amount of good bingeable series out there. Blades. I haven't seen Blade, but Blades. I remember Hellboy. I think I saw Hellboy a while ago too. That was an okay one. Then there was Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. Mayo or hot sauce? They're both different. You can't compare. Plus, my version of mayo is like a vegan mayo. Vegenaise, it's called. Never had like real mayo in a long time. But you can't go wrong with hot sauce. Any kind of hot sauce. Tapatio, Frank's, Sriracha, and those imitation ones that kind of are like Sriracha. Sriracha. I think it's pronounced Sriracha, but it's spelled S-R-I-R-A-C-H-A. Never seen Blade though. Yeah. Incarnated hot sauce, Mr. Pharaoh. Great movie, especially the first one. I knew it. Lego. I spend more time on YouTube now. Me too. YouTube, that home screen, I'm constantly scrolling, which isn't good. Oops. Here's a kid. Marvel. Here's the PC. You'll say mayo. Carded. Maybe he will. Oh, I'm a little bit behind. I'm reading all these comments. It just keeps going on. Batman is greater than every other superhero. Is Batman the greatest superhero? I also want to see Superman with like Henry Cavill. The people that say I look like Henry Cavill. One time I got that I look like a Roblox character. I got all sorts of weird comparisons. Ghost Rider was insanely based. DC is better than based. Marvel, Soy Boys can cry all they want to miss Marvel. Can't recommend. How I used to be one of them. I think I saw Wonder Woman. That was a good show. Or Marvel. Was it Marvel or DC? I don't know the difference. Tell them date. Daredevil. I watched that series before also. And then they made one like Legends of Tomorrow where they put Daredevil with Green Arrow. They mixed all sorts of Marvel characters in there. Punisher. No, I haven't seen the Punisher. Other than like when Was it the Spider-Man movie? Spicy brown mustard or Dijon mustard? Damn. I mean, Dijon mustard is a classic. You can't go wrong with Dijon mustard. I don't know. They're both good. So I'll go with Dijon, I guess. But Snyderverse just had to ruin that. To think I want to mix both. Facts. My favorite as a kid, Spider-Man. My favorite as an adult, Batman. Yeah, I liked Spider-Man back in the day. I was like, I listened to like that pump up music from Spider-Man. I always liked the background, the film scores of movies. Same with what's that called, Interstellar. Who did the music for Interstellar? I don't know. Deadpool. Never seen Deadpool. I might have seen the first one, but that was at like someone's house. I don't think I was really paying attention. Used to be cool until I found out Deadpool was not straight in comics. The goats. Deadpool was the best. Deadpool's awesome before it went mainstream. I also like Deathstroke. There's what was Wolverine? That was a good one. I saw Wolverine. How he became Wolverine. The guy, Hugh Jackman, that everybody said I was like when I had that huge beard. Deathstroke. I prefer learning now. YouTube ticks all the boxes. It is streaming live. What's streaming live? He was not straight. Bruh, brutal. John Wick. Yeah, John Wick's a good one too. I think I might have seen all the John Wicks actually. Keanu Reeves, he's a good actor. 3 and 4, okay. The Juice at work. Apple Juice. I've watched them on repeat. Like every single day I used to watch John Wick. For real, I rewatched them so many times. I've seen 1 and 2 dozen of 3 and 4. Remember the pencil scene? I remember the pencil scene of the Joker. Is that the scene you're talking about? The Joker? Where he says, I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. And he slams someone's head on the pencil. I think that's what you're talking about. Man rides defense. Make a great future politician. So yeah, I've had people say like I'd make a good lawyer because I'm always choosing the opposite side. I don't know, I always see like both sides of things. And if someone says one side, I tend to pick the opposite side. Which is more confrontational, I know, but yeah, I've had people say you'd make a good lawyer. But politician, yeah, you gotta ride the fence with politics as well. Hans Zimmer did Interstellar too. Okay, so that's Hans Zimmer also. I love Zach Hempsey. Yep, I had a Pandora station of Hans Zimmer, and I remember Zach Hempsey popping up, and I liked the songs. But Brian Tyler, I don't think I've heard of Brian Tyler. My thoughts on all the world troubles going on. There's always going to be world troubles. There was world troubles in the past. There's going to be world troubles in the future. I just can't control them, right? Control what you can control. And I've got no control over the world's troubles. So all I have control over is myself, what I do, my habits, my thoughts. That's all I can control. Wolverine is the most masculine thing in Marvel. Wolverine's an awesome show. Juice caused Punisher and Wolverine, most high T. Yeah, Venom. Venom's a good one. Have I seen Venom? I have a feeling I saw the first Venom. It might be Venom 2. I haven't seen. Venom. Venom's a good one. That just popped in my mind. I thought they banned that emoji. The juice emoji? I researched the Matrix trilogy the other day, and I felt like I was watching a documentary. The movie was way ahead of its time. Same as actually with the Matrix. The Matrix is something that... So, I'd like to see the Batman series again, the trilogy, but I'd also like to see Matrix. Matrix was good. Now that's a documentary. Oh yeah, you just said the Matrix. Yep, Matrix was way ahead of its time. I can make Juice disappear too. I wouldn't hate them though. I've only seen the first Matrix. You gotta see the rest of the Matrix, Lego King. You can't just watch the first one. Gaslighting. Who's gaslighting? We got 7 people here, and I'm still scrolling. That's amazing how I've never scrolled and just like kept reading and kept. The chat's moving. Like I haven't reached the bottom yet. No 4H. Yo, dude, remember me? I changed my name and profile picture. Well, how am I supposed to remember you if you've changed your name and profile picture? That doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna remember a whole new profile picture and name. George Orwell's 1984. It's all love out here, we need more. Yep. Love is everything. Loving yourself enough to like do positive habits, non-negotiables, work out. Love yourself enough to challenge your mind. Mental health, mental toughening. What do you think about the list? If you were a professional athlete, what would be your walking song? What's that song? I remember the basketball team walking out to it. It was Zombie Nation. It's like a certain section of that song. Zombie Nation. It's like a pump-up song. Instrumental kind of. That would be my walk-up song. Zombie Nation. It's not where they're singing it, the Zombie Nation thing. It's like the instrumental. I gotta look that up. Pretty sure it's Zombie Nation. Hold up. Damn. Anyways. Noah Duran. I gotta work on my memory. I don't remember Noah Duran. Dystopian future incoming. Yo, what's good? Seeing Barry. Feeling a little tired today. Like the energy's not quite there. Is today Sunday? I guess you can go to church on a Saturday. Yeah, what am I thinking? Today's Saturday. It's already here, boss. Last Venom movie was emotional. Damn, I'm gonna have to see Venom. Got so many movies on the list. But right now it's Suits. I'm watching Suits. It's pretty good. They're pushing the digital ID where I live into the woods before the walk-up beast comes. Digital ID. Damn. So I'm assuming you're from the UK. From Los Angeles. The UK. We live in a simulation. If scripture is a book of prophecy and human hand design, 2 to 10 is a major recurring theme. The concept of the one in the Matrix is really fascinating. Man, you're making me want to watch The Matrix again. Damn, I want to see that again. I love All the Brothers Across the Pond. I haven't seen that one. Who is Antichrist / Stage Joe, you think? Thanks, brother. Same. How you doing, CN Burry? 3000. Gonna take a shower. Better be a cold shower, Lego. Dun dun dun. Oh, da-dun. Da-dun. No, that's the Pink Panther. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Steve Martin. Lego King's cool. I mean, he ain't here yet, but we're definitely seeing the system and the death and morality. God bless. Kencraft. Peace. Peace, Lego King. Noah, in the beginning, I couldn't pronounce my last name. Damn, really? Damn. I guess I pronounced it correct now, right? Church tomorrow. Suits sucks after season 5? No, it's good. I'm on season 7. Then they have a Suits LA. They have a movie on like Pearson, which is like a Suits actress. Suits is good. I like it. Now it's Billions that kind of fell off after the first 3 seasons or 2 seasons. Billions. The first season of Billions was really good with Damian Lewis, I think. Yeah, Damian Lewis. To confess and repent for my sins. I think true enlightenment is when you see part of your flaws in other people and no perfectionism. That's right. Everybody's a mirror into yourself. Like, you're a mirror into your insecurities, a mirror, like we're all struggling, we're all not perfect, we're all just trying to learn, live, and grow, and find ourselves. But that's true. That's true, Batman. There's a Bible verse that says after 40 days and nights, 41st days, 2:10. Love is the key. Love? That's true. Loving yourself, loving others, loving unconditionally, not expecting things in return, not judging. Yeah. Because, like, if you loved yourself, what are the actions you'd perform on a daily basis? Is loving yourself really eating that pizza? Or eating that McDonald's, French fries, oily foods? That's not loving yourself. Sitting watching TV 24/7? Is that true love? My uncle was in a film. What film? 2 tablets and 10 commandments. I'd rather be a good man than a nice guy. I think the whole nice guy thing, it gets a bad rap. Because people think being nice involves bending over backwards for people. Because you can be nice and you can still have boundaries. I think there's a huge myth that like nice guys finish last and all that. It's just all semantics. It's all like you can be nice and still stick up for yourself. Did you like Please Don't Destroy? What's Please Don't Destroy? Cowboys and Angels. It's an Irish film made in Limerick. I like Irish films, but I haven't heard of that. Just be the chill guy. That's me. Chill guy. Not a care in the world. Living a simple, peaceful life. Challenging my mind daily. Working on myself. Then dying. You should watch it. It's good. Oops, missing some stuff here. There is. Oh, what's up, Slimmy Slim? There he is. Hope all is well. Take care. Manifest love, peace, and happiness, and stay strong. Thank you, Slimmy Slim. Slimy Slim? Or Slimmy. Even fallen angels were good. Still having an evil heart. Never trust facade. Damn, we got over an hour in. We're at 70 minutes. So that's like an hour 10. Almost an hour 11. This chat's been rolling. You should watch it, it's good. Got so many movies / shows on our list. Sometimes being nice means staying neutral. And things that would have long term. Yeah, I can see that. I obviously don't know what Outlook looks like. So on your next stream, watch it and then I'll notify you when it shows up. How's that uncooked? It's not completely uncooked. You think it's like completely hard? No, it wasn't. It was just like a little on the hard side. My stomach feels fine though. No complaints. No complaints. I gotta eat these bananas soon. Many women ain't worth it. There's a psyop going on. What's a psyop? Psyop. I think that's how you pronounce it. Piss off. This is actually a long stream. I didn't think it would be a long stream. I think it would be like 30 minutes maximum. It ended up being over an hour. I think I spelled it wrong. Piss up? Piss up? I don't know what the piss up is. I just want to let you know, wheat lives matter. Wheat lives? Think about it the next time you what? Pasta. Wheat lives matter. That's a good one. Nano lives matter as well. Live stream lives matter. Eat. Yep, got this huge container in the back that I'm having to carry around. I also gotta look some stuff up for my boss this weekend. Think like wholesale, where to get tuna, and where to get like knives, forks, and napkins. Where's the cheapest place to get wholesale items with that? What else does he want? Vinegar, I think vinegar. I already sent him some links. Red, yellow, or white onion? It varies. Red onion with like salsas and like toppings. White onion for just regular like cooking. Yellow. Yellow and white I'd say like interchangeably. Yellow's sweeter. So I'd go with yellow for cooking, red for like salsas and wraps and sandwiches and pico de gallo, all that stuff. Marriage. If a lady arrives, worth marrying. Oh, for me? I gotta figure out my life first and being financially independent before I even think of that stuff. Because no, that's not even on my radar right now. Go to a restaurant, closing sale. There's no restaurant closing sale. There's a place called Webstaurant that has a bunch of bulk, cheap. Well, it's cheap like wholesale items. It's called Webstaurant.com. That's my go-to place I've been going. And Amazon has some good stuff too. But and Walmart. Walmart has some wholesale items. Sorry for random questions. Nah, that's what makes this chat so good. It's the random questions. And we gotta get some like soup warmers. to keep the soup warm during service. I think he bought one. How do you get back into flow state after it's broken? Like whenever I have my headphones while working out, either they run out of battery or in the middle of the class of distraction. That's why David Goggins says he doesn't work out with music, because you got to be able to work out when you're not in the flow state, or when you're not motivated, and when you're just in your thoughts. And that's why he doesn't work out with music. I sometimes don't work out with music. Sometimes it's podcasts. I haven't actually listened to music in a while. I've been doing well with that. Just trying to stay away from. It's been a distraction for me, like the background. It's been like background noise. So actually, I have not listened to music for a while. I'm the same. I need to be in the right financial situation. I feel I'm running out of time. No such thing as running out of time. Everybody starts at different stages. Like there's no, you have to do this by a certain age. You have to be here by a certain age. You should be this type of fitness by a certain age, or this married by this age. Be independent by this age. It's all different for everybody. Restaurants close all the time. I get it, but it's just, it's not where you find wholesale items. I don't know. Other than music, other stuff somehow happens. Nice listening to you chat. Thanks. Voiceover work? You think so? Think so, Pharaoh? Tutankhamun incarnated. I've gotten into a bad habit of, I don't know if you know like Omegle, but there's a app like Omegle where you just chat with random people. Kind of got into that habit, which isn't the best habit. It's kind of a waste of time. All right, I'll catch you all later. Thanks for the chat. It was a good chat. Yeah, take care. Batman, Pharaoh, Lego King is cool, Square Eye. Who else is there? CM Barry. What's that card doing there? 2 cards. Huh. This is great. Hey, take care, Pharaoh. Thank you. Peace, Square Eye.